Yep, and this push-up corset is only a 12-year-old. Her name is North West Kardashian. Wait, wasn't she a toddler last year? And how is she looking 5 years older in just 3 months? But she is not alone. This was Billie Eilish when she was 19. This was Kylie Jenner when she was 14. This was Paris Hilton when she was 13. And now this is a new generation of 12-year-olds making thirst trap TikToks and 10-year-olds dominating Sephora.
Does anyone care about the 7-year-olds in Sephora? Get it together.
Riz mad lit in the dating game.
Yes, I'm in a relationship.
While still unable to read.
Read this word.
Betwin.
What?
Betwin.
What?
Betwin.
Okay, just making sure.
Not that long ago, 12-year-old Sabrina Carpenter, Olivia Rodrigo, Zendaya, even JoJo Siwa look like 12. What is causing the horrific rebrand of 12-year-olds? As your marketing bestie who graduated top 1% UCLA Business Economics with a background in marketing, we're going to explore what in the name of 3 marketing demons is aging not just Northwest on steroids, but killing girlhood minute by minute.
XOXO, Gossip Girl.
And is it too late? I'm creating this series to analyze pop culture girl icons from a marketing perspective, because many of whom do not know the power of influence they have over a generation of young girls.
You guys are gonna make a child blind.
Which is easier to build than you think. You don't need to be a Kardashian to grow something meaningful on social media. I grew 300,000 followers on Instagram in just 5 months by doing one thing: clipping YouTube to share a short form. But I made a mistake. Each video took 40 minutes to an hour to edit. Times that by 200 to 300, but imagine having the edit done for you. Yes, even 12-year-olds with no editing background can make mega viral clips and a pretty sum of money. Buy Opus Clip. It is the best AI editor I tested in the market after generating hundreds of videos with 15 other providers. Opus auto-selects the most likely viral moments for you, auto-import, auto-scheduler, auto-reframe, auto-captioning, auto-enhancement, B-roll generation, 2 weeks of content in 1 hour. Done. Imagine having an army of content architects like the Kardashians, but with one simple tool, Opus. And you get to try it for free. You're welcome. Go to the link in the description to stop wasting time on brand building. On the reverse, let's talk about the scary, speedy glow up of North West Kardashian.
Why don't you want what? No what?
No picture.
Free email list below for additional marketing knowledge. Marketing Horror Story Chapter 1. Commercialization of girlhood. Since birth, North West Kardashian was a brand asset. Not just a cute accessory to match Kim Kardashian's outfits. No, there's a much bigger vision for North. Just like how Kim led an epidemic of BBL, then a slim craze, North was a natural chosen one, born to be the blueprint of how Gen Alpha girls should look, act, and consume.
Today I'm going to be doing a pre-shower makeup look inspired by It's Your Bestie, Miss Westie.
From wearing a 10K Hermes at 2, a rich skincare routine with, of course, your mother's own skincare line,
Supporting mom, 10 out of 10.
to 1K outfits as elementary schooler, to $100,000 bedroom setups. You might say, well, this is the extreme because her mother is Kim Kardashian.
No, girl.
Sephora is the new Toys R Us, and preteen girls can't wait to sexually liberate themselves. Anti-aging skincare begins when you still have a bedtime. You need full face makeup to get ready for elementary school, and better money spent on $1,000 Sephora hauls than future education. What was your life like at 10? Didn't you just love obsessing over Birkin, drunk elephant, shake your little body to trending TikTok sounds viewed by creepy old men? But maybe you played a sport, read a paper book, and liked toys. Yeah, the things that don't have retinol in them. Mind you, Sephora only puts fake testers out now, as the aftermath of the mass playdates Gen Alphas had.
These 10-year-olds are crazy. Like, literally the most feral.
But the odd thing was, even child stars didn't always look 25 at 12. Selena Gomez, Sabrina Carpenter, Olivia Rodrigo, even Miley Cyrus, even JoJo Siwa were allowed to be just girls. Why do toddlers suddenly become Women. Marketing Horror Story Chapter 2. Kim 2.0. Identity Marketing. North West isn't just being raised, she's being engineered.
By the way, North, you need to have some loyalty. When mommy talks about people, you cannot tell them. Why would you tell Auntie Kendall I hated her outfit?
Identity marketing is the family business. Every Kardashian turned their personal life into public products, and props to them, they are very good at marketing their identity. Kim sells sex symbol turned businesswoman, Khloe sells the revenge body, Kourtney sells wellness girl, Kylie sells beauty mogul for Gen Z, Kendall sells supermodel outsider, and it works. Multi-billion businesses. North isn't selling anything yet, but the Kardashians are building out her identity as a future marketing funnel, casting her before 18.
I just love when North is like feeling herself. I'm so happy that she's loving this experience.
Having these surprise paparazzi shots of Kim and North on a casual night out, showcasing her splendid fashion at 12, aka a push-up corset and makeup that makes her look 15 years older, and a finger piercing. Even Kanye is not very fond of the fact that North matched Kim's corset look, even though he made Bianca wear next to nothing on the carpet. But is Kim repeating Kris, who first spun Kim's sex tape scandal into a branding opportunity, framing Kim as desirable, controversial, and impossible to ignore, then creating the teenage version of that bombshell with Kylie, with premature adultification, selling a highly sexualized version of her, but to Gen Z. And judging by the types of content, they'd likely steer North towards a blend of sex appeal and beauty guru. She literally went straight from toddler to dressed up as Ice Spice at 10. Yes, at the magical age of 10, all a child could ever want is yacht. And at just age 10, 2 years ago, North was beyond advanced. Well, dolls, I am 10, which is huge because in 4 years I can emancipate. Thank you to the fans for always supporting me and my brands. On the days I don't feel like going to a skim meeting about packaging, or those days that I want to do anything but film a TikTok, I remind myself I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for the people who work in a cubicle for 8 hours with a 30-minute lunch. I'm doing this for the girl who just bought makeup from the supermarket. I'm doing this for everyone who, because they can't fly private, they naively think having a TSA pre-check means they have status. They are the ones that need to see what excellence look like. I am here to inspire, so I need to show up. Again, thank you. Hit the link in my bio to read more about today's holiday, my birthday. Bracket, how are you celebrating me today? She should just open her own PR firm. That was actually posted by a parody account with 1.4 million followers, showing how strong the impression and perception of North West brand is. This looks as real as any Instagram account just by looking at the post alone, showing that in the eye of the public, North already gave off the level of maturity. North is not just a child, she's a born product ready to be slapped on a brand. Kim, of course, already trademarked North's name in beauty. The Kim package is the sex appeal plus beauty plus wealth plus influence. The North package, all of Kim's traits, but age appropriate. North's identity was decided before she could choose. Age 5, already being called the future fashion icon. Age 8, North has Kim's business sense. Age 12, North is destined for stardom. And the saddest part can be summarized by this one comment. Quote, this girl is going to need major alterations if she wants to be on the Christmas card. Kris won't have that besmirching the brand. I am just shocked at how cruel the internet is in treating a girl, a 12-year-old child. Just like all the Kardashians, North beneath all the makeup is already beautiful. But I won't be surprised if the nice decisions are not up to her. After all, she wasn't born to be North. She was born to perform. Marketing Horror Story Chapter 3, Performance Economy. If there was one generation born to rule, it must be Gen Alpha. Raised by influencers, branded since birth, advanced retinol users since 8, and intensely studied 18 hours of cocomelon a day since 3, handed every tool Gen Zs had to fight for, but somehow it robbed them something they could never get back. Girlhood used to be about private play and curiosity. Now girlhood is about public performance. North West is just a leading example as an influencer, aka what every other Gen Alpha wants to be. It's the wave of 6-year-old influencers sharing their skincare routines. It is a little eerie to me to wonder, how did 2 7-year-olds gain the awareness to start putting makeup on their faces and posting that to the internet of millions of strangers? Gee, I wonder whose bank account are those social media revenues going to? Remember, since age 10, North already gave off the maturity. She's not doing it for her. She's, quote, doing it for the girl who just bought makeup from the supermarket. She's doing this for everyone who cannot fly private. And she's doing it because it works. Lifestyle branding, well popularized by the older Kardashians and soon inherited by the North West and Penelopes, make kids think they need certain products to be a certain type of person. And this type of person is a mystified version of womanhood. With 20-step skincare routines and a 10K setup makeup, the biggest curves with a teeny tiny waist and natural to few, but can be achieved through surgery and Photoshop. Without knowing, that ideal woman moved from the big screen to their FYP, but vanishes the moment the screens turn off. She's a made-up fantasy. By trying everything to get closer to this commercialized femininity, toddlers become women at 12 and kill the very essential experience to grow into the confident woman they wish to be. Girlhood. Instead, in push-up corsets and 2-hour glam makeup lies a lost child who doesn't know who she is outside of the marketed woman on her FYP. Except the 12-year-old quote-unquote woman on her FYP is also performing. The attention economy rewards kids for not being, but for performing identity online. Dressing, acting, get ready with meing like many influencers. It is just terrifying that brands only see this as a terrific gold mine. Heck yes, they can cash in on women 10 years earlier, tapping Gen Alphas as ambassadors and influencers. Bubble Skincare had a 41,000 waitlist in no time. Drunk Elephant created a skincare routine for kids. The baby and child skincare market, yes, there is a market, is expected to experience an annual growth rate of about 7.71% until 2028 to $380 million. So is girlhood officially dead, where every toddler just becomes a woman? Not entirely. Maybe the internet is the new parent of the future, so hopefully all of us can contribute to making it a safer and more loving place. Let me know what your thoughts are on North West Kardashian and all the other 12-year-olds growing up so fast. Try Opus Clip for free if you want to become a positive force on social media. If you learned something here, share the pod, give it a 5-star review. Free email list resources, all links are below. This is your marketing bestie, Zoe Unlimited. Episodes are available on all podcast networks, Apple, Spotify, YouTube. And if you like this episode, I know you're gonna like these other 2 I made just for you.